This day and age, we're just so used to buying everything and getting everything. So her surprise present this year, guys, is but I guess you never really know what you're gonna get with me. Life is very different now. I think, you know, this whole thing has been such a good test for me to staying true to the reason why we moved. And I feel like this is a bit of like a funny subject that a lot of people kind of don't talk about too much, but going from us being people that were always like, you know, wanting to get like new cars and just like chuck it on this and chuck it on that. Good morning, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I feel like this week is the first week where I've actually just got a bit more structure back in my life again. Obviously, we have been moving houses, and with that, for us came being very out of routine. But not only am I like getting my life back into some sort of structure and routine, but I also feel like I'm finding my new routine because life is very different now. It's not as busy as it used to be, but I still love having routine and having structure throughout my days, especially when the 3 kiddies are at school. But this week has been the first week since I've moved that I've actually like had the kids in school and daycare, preschool, all the things for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Last week, the kids had a ruptured eardrum, so they were home on the Monday, Tuesday. Week before that, we moved, so they had a couple of days off. So I feel like this is my first full week and I'm so excited to like, yeah, get into the swing of this new little era. But first, I need to make Linky Babe some breakfast. I prep up Vegemite bread rolls every single week and I freeze them. And honestly, guys, when I initially started doing this, I knew that they would get eaten because Linky Babe like just loves his Vegemite bread rolls, but I didn't realize how convenient and handy they would be. Some days he wants them for brekkie, some days he wants them before soccer training, some days Kurt just like chucks it in his lunch for an extra little thing to bring. And it takes me literally 2 seconds. I buy the whole thing of bread rolls, chop them all up, put butter on, Vegemite in. Sometimes I'll whack a few like peanut butter ones in there and they love it. All right, Linky, here's your breakfast. Do you want the toasted sandwich, Regan, this morning? You want butter toast? Do you actually? Okay, I can make you butter toast, that's fine. We had Regan this morning, guys, wake up at literally 4:20. She was doing so well. You guys probably heard me say in the last vlog like how amazing her sleep was going. And the last few nights, that has just not been the case. I feel like we're very much going back to how sleep was at the old place. But also I feel like her being in our room is just like where it all goes downhill. I was bribing her and I feel like that was working for the first 2 weeks because I was saying to her, if you sleep in your room each night, we'll get you a big girl bed. And I feel like she's just kind of like gotten over it now. And anyways, basically she slept in our bed, then Curdy's gotten up for the gym at 4:10. It's woken her up and she hasn't gone back to sleep. So we've had a very early start today, haven't we? Linky babe, your bread roll's ready. I also prep about 2 days of a time of Mila's breakfast as well. She just has a toasted turkey and cheese sandwich every single day. Just loves it. So prepped hers up, chuck that in the toasty. But yeah, I'm so excited, guys, because I'm back to my bar class today. I went back to my first Pilates class in almost 3 weeks last Wednesday, and then we've had the weekend. I just never go on a Thursday, Friday because I'm at home with Regan girl. So I try to just go to my 3 classes a week on the days that she's at preschool. But I'm excited today too because one of my girlfriends goes to the class today, so it's so nice when I go on a Monday and I see her then. She's going to be there this morning. So I do bar class on Monday, bar class on Tuesday, and then a Pilates class on a Wednesday at the moment. I've had heaps of people asking me like, have I changed gyms now that obviously we're in a new location? So the cool thing about our gym is there's actually 2 of them. So there's one near our new house and there's one that was near our old house. So I used to switch and change between them anyway because the one near our new house is running the kids' school. So if I wanted to go to a class there, I just stuck in there after drop off and go do classes there. So I was regularly always doing my Monday classes at this gym anyways. And then same goes now for our old gym. Because of where we live, it's super central. It only takes me about 8 minutes to get there. There's a class that I really love on a Wednesday down there. So I've been driving down there on Wednesdays to still continue to do that class. So it's changed up a little bit, but not drastically. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get these kids all fed, dressed, ready, and off to school.
Champagne without the bubbles made it all the way. and no one knew the name of hurts me so. It's in the past already.
Kids are all dropped off. They did really well considering today is a Monday. I feel like they had a really smooth, nice drop off. I am waiting now for my bar class, but it's kind of like really awkward in between timing. So I drop the kids off and I leave at like around about 8:40, like 8:45, and then the class starts at 9:30, but sometimes it takes 10 minutes or longer to get a park. And although we only live like 2 minutes up the hill, I'm like, by the time I get myself home, unlock the front door, get upstairs, I feel like it's just not even worth going home. So I'm a half an hour early. But I was like, I'm just gonna grab a coffee. I brought a little snack with me because I like having a snack before I go in as well. So I got myself just one of these protein plus yogurts. Went in and stopped and got my fave Macca's coffee. But I've had so many questions coming in surrounding us getting a pool. And I thought I'd kind of answer what we're doing with you guys. And I think now that we've like fully decided what we're gonna do is a good time to share with you guys what we have decided. So for right now, at this point in time, we have actually decided against getting a pool for now. So we will eventually do it. There's a few reasons why we don't wanna do it just yet. First reason being, obviously, we have just had a year of like so much disruption. We have had a full year of having our house open to people coming in it for months on end, and then having to look for new houses, having to pack up our house, having to move in a new house. Like I feel like our life has just been so disrupted and so busy that having more renovations happening now that we've just moved in literally makes me feel just so on edge. I just don't want to do that right now. Plus, when we do go to do a pool, it's crazy for us to not also do the entire backyard because we're already going to be having the contractors out there, the builders, the quoting, everything going through council. It just seems crazy to go like, let's do the pool now and then come back and do this and then come back and do that. And we have like a whole plan for what we want to do out in the backyard. So it doesn't really make sense in that way to just put a pool in for the sake of putting a pool in right now when we want to do like the entire yard. Third thing is, it's a costly expense. What we want to do in the backyard, I am guessing it'll cost anywhere from 100 to 150,000. I reckon at least. And you know, the whole reason we decided to make this move to begin with is so we had no stress and no pressure. And with big things like that moving forward, I really actually want to save for it first. So that's my goal, whether it takes a year or it takes 2 years or however long it takes. I really want to make sure that we're not just adding debt when it's not really a necessity. So instead though, we have got another little plan in place that we've done. We've actually ordered a spa. So a spa is $6,000. It'll definitely tie the kids over for summer. They'll have it there to rinse off in. You can make it hot, you can make it cold. We're also, you know, pretty close to the beach, still driving distance, obviously not walking. Kurt's parents also live just down the road and they've got a pool. For us, it just made sense. And I think, you know, this whole thing has been such a good test for me to staying true to the reason why we moved and we wanted to sell and we didn't want any financial pressure. And it's very easy when you move in somewhere to be like, I want to buy this and I want to buy that and I want to buy this. We kind of had our list before we even moved of what we wanted to spend our money on. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to just like stay true to that. You know, we initially said we wanted to get new couches upstairs, we got that. We initially said that we wanted to get electric bikes, we got that. We do want to get aircon in Mila's room and in Lincoln's room because it's got ducted upstairs but doesn't have any downstairs. We will do that. And we were umming and ahhing whether to like do the pool or whether to do a spa. And the more I've kind of like sat and thought about it, I was like, I don't want the stress right now. Yeah, I just think that that's the smarter option for us. I think it'll be smarter to just save for it. And you know, that's the thing that we're wanting to do going forward. We're not wanting to just like go get a loan, get a new car, go get a loan, get this. Like we're really trying to stay as far away from debt as we can, because that's what, you know, gives you freedom. And I feel like this is a bit of like a funny subject that a lot of people kind of don't talk about too much, but going from us being people that were always like, you know, wanting to get like new cars and just like chuck it on this and new this and chuck it on that, it has been quite a contrast for us. And it also comes with a lot less pressure and stress. So we've really felt the difference and we're really thoroughly enjoying that. And just little things, you know, like we've got some little holidays planned and little, you know, we want to go do some more concerts and stuff with the kids and make beautiful memories and just save for things before we get them. Like even the spa, like I said to Kurt, I'm just going to wait till I save up the money and then we'll get the spa. So we're trying really hard to like stick to doing that. And it's rewarding too when you actually save up and you buy something for yourself and, you know, you've saved for it. But I just wanted to kind of touch on that because I've had so many questions coming through being like, are you getting a pool? I can't imagine the kids being able to survive without a pool, and oh my gosh, they're going to miss the pool so much. And it's like, you know, we are still very close to the beach if we want to get in our car and rinse off there. In fact, I feel like by not having a pool, it'll make us go to the beach more in summer because we'll be like, it's hot, let's go to the beach today. We're going to have a spa, so they'll be able to play and rinse off in there. Like I said, their grandparents are just down the road. They've got a pool. Our kids definitely don't go without much and they've had a pool for all of their life. So yeah, I mean, I think that they'll be fine for a couple of years until we decide to do it. And then also I said to Kurt, I'm like, we could just get like the Kmart $150 pools. We had one when we first moved out together. It's got like the frame on the outside and they're massive and they'll have so much fun. But the only thing that worries me about that is like you would need a fence around it. So that's why I'm all for the spa, which is what we've already got. It should be coming within the next couple of weeks because it's actually got like the locks on like each side. Like it's fully regulated, it's safe, I don't need to stress. So that's why we've gone for that. And then I had heaps of people as well asking about a trampoline. We told the kids as soon as we move in, we'll buy them a new trampoline. We have bought them one, we've just got to put it together. So we've got trampoline there. So yeah, we've got all these little things that we're going to do in the backyard for like this summer for them to have fun. Good old sprinkler under the trampoline, the best. They always loved that at the old house. I used to love doing that as a kid. So yeah, we've got definitely like plans and things we're doing for them to like, you know, let them have fun, but also it's okay. Like they really don't go without much, guys. It's totally fine. I think this day and age, you know, we're just so used to just buying everything and getting everything. We're just trying to move away from that. We're trying to move more so towards spending money on things that create memories and just not having a stressed out mum and dad that are, you know, having to work their ringer off. Or, you know, we want to go traveling. The flexibility of Kurt to be like, you know, I'm going to take this next few weeks off. We want to have a comfortable life, and that's why we made such a huge drastic decision to sell our, you know, our home we built and we've all, you know, lived in for the last 11 years was because we wanted that flexibility. And yeah, I'm so mindful now of not getting caught in the trap of trying to keep up or trying to have excess of things when it's really just stuff. The kids would have just as much fun running around with me outside under the sprinkler as they would, I'm sure, if I was with them in the pool. But anyways, I thought this was a good little topic to kind of chat about as well, because I feel like not many people talk about this. And as you guys know, this has definitely been like a big transition we've been going through, is just like, you know, not spending as much and spending our money on things that are more meaningful rather than, you know, the other bits and bobs. But like I said, we will get one eventually. We're just being mindful about it, being smart about it. And so yeah, we want to just save up for it first, which yeah, that feels good for us. That feels really good for us and well aligned for us with what we're wanting to do with our lifestyle moving forward. So I hope that answers your question. Now, when anyone asks me about the pool, I can forward them onto this video because I literally get asked, guys, it would blow your mind. I get asked like a handful of times every single day. But anyways, my class is about to start in 15 minutes. I'm going to quickly scull my coffee, have my yogurt and go do a bar class. Yay, I'm so excited. Also, sorry, I feel like I'm chatting your guys' ears off. We've got a bit of a busier week this week too because it's my birthday on Thursday. I'm going to be 32 on Thursday. I'm going to be going out to dinner with our family and Kurt's parents. And other than that, on Sunday, I've organised just like a little paint and sip. There's like just a handful of us girls. I think there's about 10 of us. And I'm just going to set it up either upstairs or in the backyard. Just sit down, have some champagne, have some nibbles, catch up, do a painting. And that's it. Nothing crazy, nothing hectic. And then Monday is literally Mila's birthday. So I'm doing that on the Sunday, starting it at 2 so it can end nice and early. So I've got time to like, you know, get everything happening for her birthday the next day. So then yeah, then it's Mila's birthday on Monday. Mine and Mila's birthday is so close together, 4 days apart. So I'll show you guys as well what I got Mila for her birthday. Good almost afternoon, guys. It is 11:30. Macy Moo's actually just currently getting groomed by the groomer, so I'll show you guys what she looks like when she's all done. But just about to wrap up Mila's birthday presents, and I thought I'd share with you guys what I got her this year because I had so many messages coming through over on Instagram being like, please share what you're getting Mila because I'm struggling with what to get my 9-year-old. So here's what Mila is getting for her birthday. So I took her shopping to choose a bunch of these items, and this is what she picked. And then I always try to do like at least one surprise item for each kid. But this year, yeah, Mila really did want to pick a lot of her prezzies. And I feel like she's getting to an age where like I cannot really pick anymore. I will go to the shop with her and I feel like she's really getting her own little style and it's like changing and evolving so much. So So I really struggle with like what to actually get Mila. So I obviously want her to love all the things she gets for her birthday. So her surprise present this year, guys, is a experience with the dolphins at SeaWorld. So she gets to go and pat them and get a photo with them. It's something she's always said she wanted to do, and I'm sure has completely forgotten about, because we haven't been to SeaWorld for probably like, I don't know, a good 6 months or so, maybe even longer. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to see her reaction when I share that with her. And also another thing that she's already gotten. So when we got Linky his hoverboard for his birthday, Mila and Regan were just obsessed with it and they really, really wanted one. So I said to them, I can get them one if they want to, but it will be an early birthday present, because Linky obviously got his for his birthday. Not only that, but there was an end of financial year sale. So they were half price until the end of July. So I got both Regan and Mila a hoverboard as well. That was part of their birthday present, but they've gotten it early. Gosh, I'm no good at this, guys. I'm not a good wrapper. This is something I should do, is like take a wrapping lesson. Oh. Then the other thing she chose is a Polaroid, and she also got a bunch of film to go with it. So that was the next present. She was really excited for this, especially with having her new bedroom. She wanted to decorate one of her walls with like all of her Polaroid photos, have the camera for her party, get some pictures with her friends. Hold it with my leg. I'm going to mix up between the wrapping papers. So do some with the rainbow, some with the flowers. Oh, is it going to fit? Did I do it the wrong size? It's too small. Okay, that was something else. This tape is so obnoxious, like the size of this thing. This was one from when we were packing. Oh, come on. Oh. I feel like Mila's birthday always really sneaks up on us because it's close to Linky's birthday, and then it's also close to my birthday, and it's the 1st of September. So I feel like it always feels like it's so far away because it's not until September, and then like you just blink and it's here. So the next place we went to was Peter Alexander, and she got these jammies. They are so beautiful and soft. So that's the shirt. And then she got the matching long pants to go with it. And the material of this is just like, oh my gosh. And you guys know Mila, like she loves her comfortable clothes to wear around home. She's asked me about 100 times if she can have these pajamas early. And I'm like, no, you already got your hoverboard early. Okay, another one done. Next up from Peter Alexander, she also chose these slippers, which are super cute. They match the pajamas, of course. This is so cute. This was another little thing she saw and she was like, I need it. It's a little sugar glider teddy. So cute. Then we went to Lavisa, and she loved heaps of the stuff here as well. So firstly, she just got some little sleepers. She hasn't actually got any sleepers yet, and she can wear these to school as well. So that's super cute. This little M necklace, adorable. And these are super cute. Little jelly bear earrings, so adorable. And again, I don't know how to wrap all this stuff. I feel like this is like so awkward to wrap, but I want to wrap it because I like having like more presents for her to open. Like I could just put it in the bag and tape it, but I'd rather wrap them all individually so it's more for her to open. It makes it feel a bit more exciting on your birthday. It did for me anyway, but I'm giving myself a hard time. Okay, at least I can use these little leftover bits of paper for all these guys. Okay, now I'm getting somewhere. All right, guys, all done. I am going to go hide them all away now, and Mila has requested the same as Linky. She wants a good old Coles chocolate mud cake for her birthday. There is something about that Coles chocolate mud cake. Everyone just loves it, but done and dusted, guys. Macy, come here. Come here. Oh, you must feel so much better. You must feel so much better. Hey, you ready for the warmer weather now? Are you ready? really know what you're gonna get with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.